everyone, what is going on? Hopefully you're having yourself a fantastic night. Tonight we're going to be playing some Pauper. Look at this, we got Pauper going on. I think we got 10 people playing tonight, so it should be a lot of fun. Hopefully you are joining us. Hopefully we look good and sound good. This is my buddy Tommy.
Howdy.
Tommy,
excited to be back in here again.
Week 2 with the commentary.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Tommy. How are you feeling about commentating for Pauper night?
I feel a little bit more comfortable about it today. Feel ready to go. Definitely nervous last week.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be a little bit better today.
We're
excited.
Gonna have fun.
Only a lot more people out here today.
Yeah.
A couple of new players.
Last week was weird. We only had 6 because we had the cryptic tournament. And I think that took up a lot of people's
people
energy.
had like hangover from
cryptic.
From
a big weekend. So I'm playing tonight. I'm going to be on table 1. We'll see if I can keep up there. Like last week, I got beat in the first round, and so I just lost. But this week, we'll be playing Affinity, Pauper Affinity.
Oh, man, you're the worst.
So keep up with that. Have fun. And I think Ramsey may commentate with you, too. So, all right. You take over, buddy. Right. Guys, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching the channel. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, and comment along here with Tommy. We'll have some fun.
All right, what's going on, guys? Oh boy. Excited for some more Pauper action tonight. Hopefully it's fun. Let's see. Okay. All right. How's everyone doing tonight? See, let me turn this up.
I haven't played this deck in a long time.
I don't know what it is. Oh,
Affinity.
All right, we're gonna hear them a tad bit.
Gross.
Gross. Ew.
Louis is very gross for playing Affinity.
Guess you just have to find out.
Guess you'll just have to wait and see. Is this that stupid Goblin combo deck that I lost to last week?
I did not play that last week.
Oh, I know, but like, yeah, I know you. You like to play different fun decks that are going around.
I wouldn't call combo decks.
All right. Louis on Affinity. He has been playing this a little bit recently. It's very, very good.
You too, buddy. 4.
4. 3. Looks like Trey's going to be going first. I have no clue what Trey's going to be playing today. Probably one of his weird, some off-meta deck. Or it looks like he might be playing something similar that he did last week.
I think I'm going to keep.
Oh, they're keeping.
I'm no idiot.
Also, if you guys didn't know, this is if you know anything about Louis and how he likes to foil out his Pauper decks, he has a video on his Elves deck that's really cool. This Affinity deck that he's playing is another deck that he took a good amount of time looking into and getting some proper, like really good arts and foils for. He's really proud of this one.
Not in Affinity.
Not in my house.
Not into this house. Uh-oh.
I don't know how to take
I'll play it. All right. I guess we.
Alrighty.
I'm on the. You're okay. You're on the.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Starts off with a Haunted by Iron Pastor.
Great first. I'll play a Kark Clan Shaman, K-R-A-R-K. This is a Goblin Shaman, 1/1. I can sack an artifact, and it deals 1 damage to each creature without flying. I pass to you.
All right. Let's. I'm just going to play Forest. And then I'll pay a black and a green for Chainer's Edict. Target player sacrifices a creature. Flashback for 7.
Alright.
Pass turn.
Oh, I'm doing excellent. How about you guys? Just working on.
I will play a Kark Clan
Oh, no.
Shaman. This
All
is
right.
a 1/1 that can.
All right, he's just rubbing it in now.
Oops, looks like we messed something up a little bit.
Yeah, I pass.
All right.
Okay, there we go. Now I got card images back.
Let's do forest.
Sorry about that.
And then I will pay 3 mana for a Thermokarst to destroy your Great Furnace.
God, Train is destroying lands, man. Absolutely the worst.
After that, I will pass the turn.
I don't like that, friend.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I will
Pass?
deal 1 damage to you. Go ahead.
It's working. It's working. Let's play another forest. I'll pay 4 mana for a Cerul's Packmate. That is a 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, I draw a card.
So rules? Who is it?
Cerulf. He's the Fenris on Kaldheim.
So Rolf.
I have no clue how to spell that card.
And then I'll pass turn.
Play Vault.
I'm getting a little itchy over here.
I'm going to pay 2 and sacrifice Cart Clan Shaman to play Deadly Dispute. I get a treasure token, which is just a blank magic card.
Deadly Dispute, one of the best cards in
don't show
Pauper, I
my
believe, or in my opinion.
I think I've
It's
got
so
one for
good,
that you really want.
especially
I
when you
draw 2
pair it with
cards,
a
create a token. Let's see.
one of those other artifacts. Can't think of the name of it.
Land this. Is that my land out this? I think so.
Yeah.
The Iker Wellspring, that's the card.
Yeah, 'cause you
And when
play
you sack it, you
play second, I
get
blew
draw
a
3
one,
cards.
And I played this one.
Okay. You have 4. I'm probably missed a turn. That's fine. And I will then pass.
Alrighty. Let's play a Woodland Chasm. Then I will pay. I'll pay 4. Green, whatever. For Thermokarst on your Vault of Whispers. So that is
Oh
destroy
my
target land.
goodness.
Oh no, it's the same one. Sorry.
Land
Back with the-
destruction.
I meant to cast that one. Monvuli Acid Moss. That's the 4 mana one.
Okay.
So I destroy target land, then I search my library for a forest, put that card into play, tapped under my control. Then I will move to
What?
combat and swing for 3.
Okay.
Yeah, Trey likes to
Yep.
do
And
some
I will pass turn.
real broken things. I have no clue what the cards they're playing are, though.
I'll be honest, I didn't think this deck would do very well against Affinity.
Well, if they don't have mana to cast things, they do pretty well. Or you can do pretty
We'll
well.
see. Won't we?
I suppose so.
Let's go 2 artifacts. I'll pay 2.
Thanks, sir.
I'll pay 2 and play a Frogmite. Affinity for artifacts. I have 2 artifacts. And then I will pass to you.
Alright. I will move to combat. Swing for 3.
No blocks.
Alright.
Result?
Yep. Cards in hand.
5. Gonna blow up more of my lands?
Yes. Going to Thermokarst your Great Furnace.
Okay, in response.
I imagine Louis
I'm
going to
going
try
to
to sack his land here for some value.
Sack the treasure to Gal Blast the Packmate for 4. Oh, it won't work that way, would it?
No, because
Because I sacked
if
it,
you
yeah.
cast the Galvan,
Yeah.
well, I don't know.
No, I would have to sacrifice to pay for it, so never mind. Alright, so I lose the furnace.
Okay. Then I will
Doesn't get any
pay 2,
value.
Retell a card. That means I exile it from my hand face down, and I can cast it on a later turn for its Retell cost. And I will pass turn.
Destruction. You are the worst. Okay.
Sorry.
I will. Sack. And sack to play Reckoner's Bargain. Gaining 4.
Not nothing.
And drawing 2.
He's digging.
Did not hit a land, and I pass.
Right.
Did he gain his life there? I didn't really see.
Let's do forests.
I just didn't see the actual action of it. Thank you for that.
Swing for 3. Second main. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For an annoyed Altasaur. That is a 6/5 with reach and trample and cascade.
I am
Reveal
annoyed.
cards. I will thermo cards to your swamp. We're having fun today.
I'm not.
Oh, pass the thing.
I have nothing on my battlefield. 0.
That's because you want to see all this cool artwork from
Alright.
Cryptic TCG.
I will play a Silver Bluff Bridge, which is indestructible,
For now.
and I pass.
All right. See, that's why I didn't think I'd have a very good matchup here.
I just never hit.
Man.
Let's keep it that way.
Digs
5,
all that for a tap land.
7. I'll cast another Altasaur. Chainer's Edict. Sacrifice a creature.
Done.
Okay. Move to combat. Swing for 9. Last turn.
Wow. Screwed. Can't do anything. Game. Good game. Good game.
All right, that's it for game 1.
Wow.
Trey getting it by destroying so many lands. He had all 4 thermo cards that game.
Yeah. Yes, it was. What color is? It was all green, right? That was land destruction.
I did cast Chainer's Edict.
Right.
Like I said, Trey's always playing something weird and doing some awful things. So people in the chat, what are some of you guys' favorite Pauper decks to play? One of my personal favorites is any version of the Fairies decks. I talk about it quite often. Everyone likes to give me, talk some smack to me about it. I love playing some Control. Bogles.
It's freezing there.
Man, I was talking about Trey doing some disgusting things. Bogles. That deck is gross. It is so good.
I'm used to like 100-degree kitchen. That's why
I have
wear my
like,
coat.
I feel like I never have any answers for Bogles. I either gotta like
Oh, man, I
kill
worked down
quickly
at,
or
where I worked
I just
at a
lose.
pool and like a fairly robust kitchen down there as well. And the AC units, both of them went out at the exact same time. While the
Yeah, there's not very
maintenance
much
guy
enchantment removal in
had just
Pauper,
gone on vacation the week or the day before.
especially for the
So
colors I
it
normally
was
play.
like pushing 130 degrees down there every single day. It sucked.
Yeah, red and blue have no answers for enchantments. The only chance I have is to live long enough to where I can counter like the Armadillo Cloaks or something like that in my matchups against Bogles most of
You
the time.
going first.
I'm going first.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'll keep. I suppose. All right, ready when you are.
Seat of the Synod. Ginger Brute.
I did just learn about the cleric.
All right. Forest. A1 for a Utopia Sprawl. That is an aura. To enchant a forest, I am choosing black. Whenever enchanted forest is tapped for mana, it adds 1 mana of the color as well. Go ahead.
Well, took a risk.
1 land against the Ponza deck? Louis.
It was a calculated risk based on the other cards?
The calculation is you're
The
playing against
calculation was
Ponza.
wrong, yeah.
Hey, thank you for stopping by, Alpha Investments. Thank you. I'm sure Louis really appreciates it. Louis not the one with commentary commentary right now, but
I'll take 1.
we appreciate it here over at the Game Grove.
Alright. Forest. I will tap it for 1 for a wild growth on my forest.
He's
so
ramping.
This now taps for green, green, black. And then I will tap that. I will use 2 of it to declamor your Seat of the Synod. Choose target artifact or enchantment. Its owner shuffles it into the library.
Classic. Okay.
And pass turn.
What made you think this wouldn't be good against?
Because that's a sideboard card, and usually your lands are indestructible.
No, this one. I got Seat of the Synod. All the... It's got all the...
Are you not playing like the regular, like Grixis Affinity one?
No, it's like... It's kind of like that, but it's got
There it is.
the dual tap ones that are...
Right.
But-
But like, you don't normally, they run like 4 of each. That's like 12 lands I just can't kill.
Yeah. Go ahead. 1 damage.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, this is what it calls.
You can take that.
Keep going.
Alright.
Game Grove, this is Louis. How can I help you?
Getting some POV
Yeah, we're open.
store owner.
Yep. Bye.
I'll play 4 for a Thorn of the Black Rose. The 1/3 with Death Touch, and when it enters the battlefield, I become the Monarch. So I will draw a card on my ends.
Got it, buddy.
Monarch's very good in Pauper. I'd love to try to steal that.
So I will move to my end step, draw a card, and pass the turn.
Monarch and Initiative both are really strong in this.
If you think about it, I kind of helped you, because I increased the amount of lands in your deck.
I pass.
Rough game for
I
Louis.
had Metallic Rebuke, so all I need to do is hit a land in the first 2 turns, and I'd be able to negate your
Shoulda,
land
coulda, woulda.
destruction, and I would have had the upper hand.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's like a bunch of lands in here. You would, you know,
I kind of feel bad.
They're just not on the
Like,
board.
great.
Like a little bit.
You haven't won yet.
Strolls Packmate. Enter battlefield, draw. I will move to combat and swing for 1. Pass turn.
How did I gain life?
I don't know.
Is that the
but-
first damage you done to me? Yeah.
Yes, actually.
Okay.
And I drew on my end step. Now's your turn.
This is a feel bad. Pass.
I feel like I need to buy one of your hoodies there so I can learn the lesson. Play Forest. I will pay 4 for another packmate. I'll draw a card. I will pay 2 for telecard. Then I will move to combat and swing for 4. Go ahead.
Oh, I was never gonna guess the name of that card. Lou's having some trouble.
Well, what to discard? I will discard Metallic Rebuke. Go ahead.
It's looking down.
There it is. I finally learned the name of a card.
Let's just go ahead and get another mana down. So this land will tap for black, black, green, green. Move to combat. 7. And then I'll pay 4, 5 for an Avenging Hunter. When that enters the battlefield, I will take the Monarch. Man, we had a huge influx of people just now.
Commander crowd's here.
So now Trey has Initiative and Monarch.
I will search my library for basic land.
Gosh, I hate those stupid cards.
I do too, but they're really good.
They're so good, but they're just so like, there's just so much about them.
Yeah, it took me until like I played like
Whole
5
squad
games
just
to
rolling
kinda
up
be
in the
like,
back.
Oh, that's how it works.
Yeah.
It's like so needlessly complicated, and nobody plays it in Commander
Yeah.
because it's so needlessly complicated.
I was looking at the
Then
Pauper.
I will move to my end step, draw a card, and pass the turn.
I was looking at all the banned cards today for Pauper, and
Good game.
Lou's having a rough
Such a
game.
good game. That was the best content we've ever had at Kitchen Table TCG.
Riveting.
At least
Absolutely
they only have to
riveting.
focus on one person the whole game.
You want to give them another game just for the stream?
Sure. I don't think I'll have to sideboard.
Huh?
I don't think I'll have to sideboard.
No, I don't think you will.
So Trey takes it in round 1.
Tommy, we're gonna give him another one for the stream, buddy.
Okay. Hopefully Louis can actually play some lands to cast spells.
It was dumb, but it wasn't as dumb as it appears.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
all I had to do was get any land in the first 2 turns, and I could have negated your first land destruction, which would have given me a huge upper hand.
right. Like, if you...
I always risk. I hate mulliganing. Mulliganing is the absolute worst. It's one of the reasons I like Cryptic's rules so much. Like the mulligan rule where you can keep the number of cards, you just do it once. Like I think that's a cool factor. But like to go down a card and be on the play, I have to sacrifice so much stuff in this deck that I think it was worth the risk.
But then again, you have like probably the most card draw out of like any deck in the format.
That's
probably.
fair. That's fair. Well, game 1, I never got a blue source. I had like 2 draw cards. I had that, and like I just never got my blue source. Not that you wouldn't have destroyed it.
Game 1, if it was a bridge, I could not.
Gosh, if I was playing elves right now, though, you'd just be.
I just sideboarded out for other stuff.
I know, but like your land destruction in game 1's not going to do anything to me.
Yeah, I know.
This sounds like me.
Anything.
If I was playing anything else, I would have won.
I'll go second, because you lost, so you would have chosen to go first.
I'll keep it.
It's probably a bad idea, but I will too.
Kark Clan Shaman. Let's see.
Forest. Pay 1. Arbor Elf. 1/1. I can untap a forest. Go ahead.
Oh, did our audio just cut out a second?
I'm gonna Deadly Dispute. I'm gonna sacrifice a creature. Draw 2 and create a treasure. Pass you.
Alright. To Forest. And I will pay 2 to Deglamour your Great Furnace. And then swing for 1. Pass turn.
Playing the for fun game, not really doing the for fun things.
Chromatic Star. Sack the treasure for Deadly Dispute.
Draw 3 seems
Sacking
good.
Star to draw 3.
One of those good Deadly Dispute combos. I draw 3.
Token. Play to land this turn. Pass you. Hold on. Yeah. Pass you.
For that. Play a swamp. I will tap these, all 3 of them. Untap Forest, tap it again for 4. I will Acid Moss your swamp. Search my library for Forest. And then I will pass the turn.
Oh, this deck just seems like straight land destruction. Just land destruction initiative.
Play a Chromatic Star. Or play a Frogmite for free affinity for artifacts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Still haven't seen much of this affinity deck, besides Deadly Dispute and Frogmites, in all 3 of these games.
I will pass to you.
All right. Let's pay 3, 4, 5 for an Avenging Hunter.
I'm gonna tap 1 and then improvise, having an artifact and an artifact to play Metallic Rebuke. Counter that unless you pay 3.
Nope. I will swing for 1 and pass turn.
One, 2. Reckoner's
There it
Bargain.
goes.
Sacking Chromatic Star, drawing 3, gaining 1. 3. Rip. Oh my gosh.
You're having some rough draws. Louis' Elves deck is ridiculous.
The frog. Pass to you.
It is a bit of a joke around the shop here.
A 1 for a Wild Growth onto my Forest. 2. Untap that for 5. For Avenging Hunter number 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo. That's a 5/4.
Yep, with Twample. Enter the Undercity. Search my library for a Forest. I will play.
That Undercity. You can get that Undercity card on Tommy. I don't know if it's on the website or not. Undercity, the token. Show them that thing, because that thing, I hate that. And all these Pauper decks are running that right now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
If you go to Avenging Hunter, it should be under the token portion of that card.
I got it for you guys. Sorry I didn't pull that up before.
2.
It is absolutely gross.
Foretell a card and pass the turn.
I think there's a good reason that the majority of the Pauper ban list includes initiative cards.
1. Really? F1 to create a blood. To do a blood fountain. It's a blood token. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artifacts.
I thought that's where y'all were going.
7. Play Myrrh Enforcer.
Kind of the main engine of Affinity is Myrrh Enforcer, if I'm not mistaken.
Then we'll
Getting a 4/4, but next turn, Trey will probably put 2 +1/+1 counters on his Avenging Hunter. Yep.
Put 2 1/1 counters on my Avenging Hunter.
can I respond to that?
Yes. It's just a upkeep trigger, right?
You can respond to the Undercity trigger.
Okay,
It would just be
a sack, and I'm gonna Gal Blast.
Ooh.
I wish if I would have known what that did. This is why I hate that card. Like, am I supposed to memorize it or look at it before every turn?
I got another one if you want it.
I would have just done that on my.
That was a really good play.
If I would have known you were gonna get counters.
So I advance to the next room. I will instead go to the Lost Well.
Okay.
I'm assuming that that's how this works.
Wait, wouldn't have you already declared the counters? Like, well, I guess he would have done it into the response to the trigger, so he hadn't decided what he was doing yet.
I will draw that.
God, that's so complicated.
Cast my Packmate. Draw a card. I'll pay 4 for another Packmate. And draw a card.
Man, that Pac-Mate card's really good. You can foretell it too.
A black, tap a forest, another black, or Chainer's Edict, sacrifice a creature. Then I will pass the turn.
Pauper staple right there.
Play Reckoner's Bargain, sacking the Blood Fountain, and drawing 2.
Did you gain your life?
1.
Yep.
Play Frogmite for free. Misplays. Sucks. Pass you.
Alrighty. Untap. Upkeep. I will venture into the dungeon and I will enter the arena and goad your enforcer.
Okay.
So it has to attack next turn. Draw.
God, if you get to the Throne of the Dead 3, it's just a game ender.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Annoyed Altasaur.
I wish I had it.
Ooh, Avenging Hunter, baby.
Oh my god.
I will venture into the dungeon and make a 4/1 with Menace.
Oh, that was so gross.
Pretty good.
Wow.
So
cascaded into the Avenging Hunter.
6/5 with Reach Trample, a 5/4 with Trample, and a 4/1 with Menace.
Yes.
Wow.
7 mana, baby.
It's pretty good.
7 mana is supposed to win you the game, though. So, like.
That's fair.
Then I will. I'll move to combat, and I'll swing with both of my pack mates.
No blocks.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
Louis back at it cheating again.
I will block one of them.
Okay, so you will take 3.
Yeah.
And second main, I'll pay 2 for Chainer's Edict.
Interesting not doing that before.
Wondered which one you would stack.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Mer Enforcer attacks.
Block there.
Reckoner's Bargain instant in response to your block, sacrificing Mer Enforcer,
Yep.
gaining 7 life.
What? I mean, was he hoping he would just like forget to block?
Cards.
Because it's before damage goes through. I'm not really sure what Louis is thinking there. I don't think that.
I'm so screwed. Are they all, is everybody done?
This is a bit of an odd play.
Okay. Oh, we're done.
Oh.
Yeah. He already destroyed me. We're just playing again.
Oh.
For the stream. Alright,
Are those the secret layer
I passed. It is, yeah.
I actually, I was going to ask you, is that the only reason you built Affinity? To run the secret layer lands?
No, I really like this deck. When it like drawing and doing so much stuff is super fun. This matchup sucks though.
It's supposed to be in your favor.
It's
You're just
not.
bad.
It's not.
Alright, so
It's not. I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's supposed to be in my favor.
well, we'll let you be the judge.
Definitely not my list.
On my upkeep, I will move into the Throne of the Dead 3, so I'll reveal the top 10 cards of my library and put a creature from among them. All I get is a Sorrel's Pac-Man.
There's a common card that does initiative.
You get to draw.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
lots.
bunch.
Well, not all.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Initiatives.
Great.
Yep.
It's so gross.
It's only the green and white one, though. So, like, the worst and second worst card. Huh?
Alright, come on. Watch stream. Let's go.
Alright. So it gets 3 +1/+1 counters as hexproof. When it enters the battlefield, I draw a card. I will draw for turn.
Dude, even if
I
that's the
will
only
move
thing, he
combat
still gets a
and
6/6
swing
for
1,
free.
4, 10, 15, 19.
Okay, I'm gonna galv this.
Okay.
And then I take 15. 14.
Yes, 14. Second main, I will pay 2, 3, 4 for Pac-Man. Draw a card.
What, that's all 4 of them?
I'll pay 1 to enchant my forest again, and then I will pass the turn.
Game.
Alright, good game.
All right.
So, like,
Let's
the
end the
only-
casual game. Louis got absolutely
only-
wrecked.
I guess I have some of them, and I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You count the indestructible ones?
I had 9. I didn't hit one in this. I didn't hit any in any of the 3 games we played.
That's not true.
I hit 1.
You hit 1.
Yeah.
It just got destroyed.
In 3 games. This is a 60 card deck, right?
Yes.
It's a 6th of my deck. I didn't hit one of them. Crazy.
Skill issue?
It's skill. 100%. 100%. What did I even sideboard? I sideboarded some weird stuff. Oh, negate, I think. And negate, and then 2 more metallic rebukes. I just added them. I didn't take anything.
Wait, does that list run straight up negates?
Get me
I did not know that.
Oh, good game, dude. Holy moly.
True, Louis is a commander player.
Yeah, you had too much card draw, so I took those out.
You took what?
I took those out.
Oh. Yeah.
All right, well, I'm assuming Louis is going to come in here and say hi.
I've gotten destroyed on stream 2 weeks in a row now. Like, destroyed.
You were up against Malachi last week, right?
Yeah, and he played his, like,
Hogwarts.
Yeah.
You don't want to see Louis' face and
He is the store champion.
perfect
For
HD.
Good game, friend.
Good game, man. Are we doing post-game interviews, or?
I know. You want to start an interview? No?
Yeah, that's what I was asking if you were going to come in.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
All right.
We got wrecked. I got wrecked. I suck on stream. Oh, Alpha Investments here.
He was there a little bit
What's
ago.
up, Rudy?
Yeah, you got absolutely destroyed.
It was
Yeah,
most
I felt bad.
disgusting.
Yeah, I got wrecked.
Like,
I got wrecked. Listen,
Affinity is such a sick deck, and it just did absolutely nothing for 2 games
I
straight.
did nothing. I sacked some stuff. I gained some life. I had a lot of fun, and I got wrecked. Trey, you're gonna be on the top table then. I mean, you're just gonna. Are we? No, we're not putting Trey up there.
Yes,
Listen, you got to win the next round because I don't want everybody thinking that Pauper is just land destruction because then no one's gonna want to play the format.
Well, I was up there for 2 games last week, and that's why I played last week as well. So they're used to it.
No
They
more
can live with
land. Who let that happen? Who let that happen? You let this happen?
Hey, I did not. I'm not in charge of anything.
It's not even the best version of the deck.
I
It's
just
some-
come
it's
in
some
here and
off-meta
say some
trash.
things.
Oh,
I don't know the names of any of your cards, by the way.
I
had-
don't know if you saw it. I sent you on Discord my deck list.
I wish I would have looked at that. I was struggling so hard to find the names of
Okay.
your cards.
We tried to name off for you to hear. I
Yeah.
tried to be like, that's a blah blah blah.
Yeah. No. Shouts out, you guys did really well on that. There's just some cards I was like the Cyril's Packmate. I had no
How do you
clue
spell
what
that?
you were saying.
What is that even?
I just had no clue. I eventually figured it out, getting a
Yeah.
little bit better, but.
Oh, man.
All right, guys. I guess.
Josh, you know what, man? I get it. That was a terrible. I always.
2-0?
Are we done?
Yeah. Thank you.
I always risk it. I risk mulligans. I hate mulligan. It's the
I-
worst part of TCGs.
People are so greedy. I've noticed so many people will
Yes.
keep 1 land hands against Panza. I will kill you on turn 2.
That was a bad decision. That was a stream fart.
Stream part.
Yeah, I'm gonna call that a stream.
Please,
fart.
please don't tell me about your
Excuses
stream
now.
of farts.
All right, we got round 2 starting in a second.
Are we gonna take a break, or are we just going straight
I think
into
we're
it?
pretty much going straight. So I want to go to break.
Okay. All right.
Let's go.
All right. Sweet. Back to just me in here. All right. Let's go to here. I have no clue who's gonna be playing, and
No, John. What are you playing?
give me 1 second. I'm gonna find out who's gonna be.
Jared, come here. John, go back there. John and Jared. Jared's on the wall.
Is this your deck here, Lou?
Yeah.
Okay. Louis moving stuff around.
All right. Looks like we got John and Jared up here for round 2.
You need one?
All right. I think people think it's hard to enjoy Magic with how things have been going lately, but we always have fun here at Game Grove, especially on Pauper Night.
The only time I'll win. Unless you roll a 12. Which that would have been awkward.
I have no clue what either of these guys are playing. I think I talked to Jared a little bit before. I think he might be representing on the Fairies end. He's playing, I believe he's playing his mono blue Fairies deck, which I'm really excited for because it's really fun. I'm going to step up there and just mention something to him real quick. I'll be right back.
You gonna let us know about when we're starting and stuff?
Oh, no, you guys are good to go. If one of you all put your phones up for
Yeah,
counter,
I got it.
and make sure when if you're pronunciating what you're doing.
Enunciating.
Spell stutter.
Yeah, so really not what you're doing. So.
Cool.
All right, thank you guys.
Alright.
One last good shuffle in.
Yep. One last good shuff. I'm a samurai when it comes to cutting decks. Ready for that?
Alright.
Look for that no lands.
Good luck to you.
Good luck to you.
All right, I don't know who's going first. Ooh, look at all that blue up in
What
there.
favors the brave? I'm on the draw. I can do stuff.
Alright.
Looks like John's
Ready?
playing first.
I'm ready.
I'm going to start out with Plains Return, tapping it for Ash Baron's basic land cycling. Discard. Search my library for basic land card revealed, put it in my hand, then shuffle.
Sounds good.
And red on the bottom.
That is.
And pass turn.
Alright, I will draw. I'm gonna play this sweet Kamigawa Island. I wish I had more of them. I'll play Fairy Seer. 1/1 flying, when there's a battlefield, I scry 2. Let's see what we got here. I think
Very familiar with
that's-
these fairies.
Let's go top bottom.
Top, bottom.
And I'll
Yes.
pass after that.
Have you cut? Thank you.
You really got a crazy board state there.
Tap. Draw. Out.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Thrilling Discovery, gaining 2 life, discarding 2 cards. Prismatic Strands and a Thrilling Discovery, and then
Prismatic Strands pretty good.
I draw 3 cards.
Okay.
Oh, that is
And
really
pass the
good.
turn.
Alright.
Especially in
Draw for
Boros
turn.
that has no card
I'll play an
draw.
island. I will go to attacks and I will attack the Fairy Seer. Before damage though, I am going to tap 1 to Ninjutsu in my Moon Circuit Hacker.
Okay.
So basically Ninjutsu 1 comes in, I draw a card.
If you do discard a card unless it enters the battlefield this turn.
Yep. And I think I'll pay 1
different
Fairy
art,
Seer
but-
and I'll scry 2.
Alright.
Oh, man.
I will keep both on top.
Ooh, that's scary.
And I'll pass after that.
God, ninjutsu is such a cool mechanic.
Draw. Land for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was looking at them. I had them on my desk. and I was
Tap
like,
2. I'm going to Squadron Hawk.
Yep.
When ATBs may search my library for 3 cards named Squadron Hawk. There's 1. Reveal and put them in my hand. Then shuffle my library. There's another.
Ooh, this should be a good matchup. I know fairies normally kind of just winning with flyers a lot of the time.
That's it.
Alright.
So having flyers to block the fairies is pretty good. Because if they're blocked, you can't ninjutsu them.
That is some value. That's some
Get
value.
all Hawks.
Yep. 2 mana, draw 3. Have a 1/1 flyer.
Yeah, no.
There we go. Then I'm gonna tap Mountain to Faithless Looting, draw 2 cards, and then discard 2.
Another really good card. What is this Boros card draw going on here?
Those 2.
Okay.
That doesn't happen.
Boros and Over Inspector.
And then I will pass.
Alright. Let's draw. I'll play an island. I will tap 1 to play of 1 mind. So I can. It's
love this card.
Cost 3, but since I control a human and a non-human, it costs 2 less. So I'll draw 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 mana to draw 2 cards.
All right, I'll go 2 attacks and I'll swing both.
Black there.
All right, I will.
Ninjutsu and something else.
No, not quite. I'm going to pay 2 life to cast Mutagenic Growth. It has Phyrexia mana, giving this +2/+2.
Okay.
And I want to. I will.
Good combat
let's do
trick.
this in here, so you'll take the 1.
Alright.
And I will pass after that.
Ooh, I see one of them counter spells in hand. I don't see any spell starters though.
Time for turn.
Mm-hmm.
2/2. Play 2 Squadron Hawks out. Any responses?
Perhaps. I think I will
Is he gonna counter one of them?
snap 1 Squadron Hawk back to your hand,
Alright.
Ooh,
and the 1 tap with the first one to come in, and then I'll counter the second one.
ooh,
Pass turn.
that was really good.
Alright, I'm going to go 2 attacks. I will swing. I'm going to tap 1 to Moon Circuit Hacker this one, and I'll tap another one to Moon Circuit this one. Alright, and I'll draw 2 cards off the 4 damage.
Interesting. That's a really good play because he doesn't have to discard off of the Moon Circuit Hacker.
And
I didn't know you could do that like that with 2 of them.
tap 1 to Fairy Seer, try 2.
Yep.
What's up, man?
I will
Oh, it didn't go through.
top and then tap 1 to of 1 mind, the human, non-human, and I'll
Sorry about that.
And after that, I'm going to pass the turn.
I'm just the worst.
Time for turn. 2 Squadron Hawk. 1, 2 Squadron Hawk. 1 for Sacred Cat.
Alrighty.
And I pass the turn.
Play an island. Alright, I'm gonna go 2 attacks.
Player blockers.
Player blocks on all of them. Let's see. I think I will.
No, there was nothing running in here. I mean, I was one.
Quite an interesting decision here.
I'll tap 1, and I'm going to Brinewood Intruder to give your Sacred Cat here -2, -0. So it has flash that comes in, give a creature -2, -0. So these will trade.
In response.
In response,
Tap that for my Prismatic Strands. Navy blue.
I want to Spell Pierce, counter target non-creature spell, and pay 2. Okay, so this stays and these will trade. 3 mana open, and I will pass after that.
That was a lot of. That was really interactive.
Playing for turn. I'm gonna Embone. I don't have a token for it, so it's a 1/1
Yep, sounds good to me.
white zombie cat with no mana cost. A tap here for Thraben Inspector.
Okay, I think I'm going to, while that's on the stack, I'm going to tap 2 to snap the token back. I'll untap my 2 lands. And you have 1 card in hand? 2 cards in hand? I'll counter Thraben Inspector.
Then tap 1, stick cat, pass.
Alright. Let's draw.
More tempo plays. Jared likes to say this isn't control, but that is, he's controlling the board.
Take it.
Alright, I will tap 1, and I'm going to ninjutsu this sacker in, and I'll tap 1 to ninjutsu this back in. So I'll take 4 and I'll draw 2. Alright. I'll pass after that.
2 mutagenic growths in hand.
I will pass the turn.
Draw.
I will be right back.
Play Island. Both. Alright, I will, before damage,
Oh, you needed more in frame.
there you go. Tell me, the real MVP. Alright, so I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to cast Mutagenic Growth on here.
Wow, that screen is
And I
really
will
bright.
tap 2 to ninjutsu this ninja in here. So you take 2.
Wait, you
I will
cannot
draw
see that.
1. I will pass the turn.
Hold up, I think I might put my phone out there. That you could definitely not
That's
see
the
that.
Discard.
Gain 2 life, then you may discard 2 cards, but you draw 3 cards.
It's fine.
Any response?
No responses.
Discard 2, draw 3.
True, I do have an.
Return, turning them out into my hand. Then Battle Screech, any response?
Hammer spell.
And pass turn.
Oh. Alright, let's tap. Oh. Let's tap 1 to play Fairy Seer. I'll scrap 2.
7 mana.
I will go top bottom. Then I'll go 2 attacks. Things both. And I will ninjutsu this one. That way I can draw the card without discarding. So 4 and I'll draw 2. And I will pass after that.
Tap that for mountain, 1 floating, faceless looting.
Okay, you got 2 cards?
2 cards.
Okay, that's fine.
And I'll discard these 2 cards. Mountain. Tap mountain. 3 damage there.
Lightning bolt.
Yep.
I'll pay 2 mutagenic growth.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Tap 1. Ball.
It's an ability, can't do anything with it.
And pass turn.
Scroll. Alright, let's swing. Okay, I'm going to do a couple things before damage. I'll tap 1 to Brinewood Borrower here. And I will tap 2 to ninjutsu this fairy. So 4. And I'll draw 2. And then this will trade there. 4 mana is available. It's Fairy Seer, I'll scry 2. That's top. Top. Got 1, 2. Okay, I got 1 fairy. I'll Fairy Seer, my fairy count. I'll keep them because I know what's on top. And I'll pass after that.
Definitely think Jared's about to pull this out.
Lightning Bolt. I'll Spell Stutter.
Oh, the spell setter comes out.
Done.
Yep.
I'll just swing with everything. Game.
All right, on to game 2.
If fairies are allowed to like have a board with keeping mana open, they're just really hard to beat.
Love that for fairies. Sorry, I'm gonna fix this life counter real quick.
Reading aloud. Beautiful thing about this game, cards will almost always come.
How did it go?
Alright, your phone is very bright.
What?
You cannot see it. I'm gonna see if this one's better. Yeah, that's better. I'll just leave mine out here, okay?
Sounds good.
Sorry about that. Hope that looks a little bit better. You can tell who's winning off the board state there, but definitely looks a lot better now. So John's going to be on the play here.
That squadron, or the
Man, it's hard
squadron
to beat.
Battle Screech. Battle Screech is super scary. Yeah. When I got the berries, so many blockers.
Oh no, this matchup's definitely, dude, it's just hard to come back on fairies.
Sounds good.
Especially with that board that he had there. I wonder if John has any kind of like board wipes, like say like an electrically to deal 1 to everything. Because I mean there was only one spell setter played, but I wonder if he knows that if you get, I mean one if you had a board wipe for 1/1, so it works really well. But
Show me
you
potatoes
could
out.
deal 1 to everything. If he does go to spell setter, there will be no fairies on board to be able to spell setter. Like the counter trigger won't go
No
through.
lands. Gotta ship that one.
So he has a Pyroblast in hand. Doesn't look like he has any red mare. That might be a Ash Barrens.
The only good thing. That's the only good thing.
I wonder if he's just gonna plains Ash Barrens to get a mountain.
Alright, so there. Alright, this is a veteran. Alright, I'm good.
Planes. It's already been inspector. When the
Gonna play the
ETBs,
3-bit inspector.
I investigate and I make a clue.
Nice.
Get a clue. And I will pass.
Alright. That's a draw. I'll play the Cool Island. I have 3 of them in the deck. I'd like to have more. Fairy Seer. ETB. Scry 2. Let's pop bottom. Just like that. Alright.
My turn.
Yep.
Alright. Tap. Draw. Garrison, when enters tapped. When enters the battlefield, return land I control to my hand. Move into combat, swinging 2 at you, or 1 at you.
Take the 1.
And pass turn.
Alright. Draw. I will play an island. We just start 1 for it? Questions? I don't think so. I'll swing for 1.
That would be a bad play if he ninjutsus this.
Pass after that.
Planes.
Only has one count. He only has a spell setter in hand.
Sacred Cat.
Sacred Cat.
I think I'm going to spell stutter that Sacred Cat. Just
Interesting.
enters battlefield, counter something equal to or less than the amount of fairies I control, which is 2.
I don't know if that's a good counter. Because the Sacred Cat, he can still
Moving to combat. Yep.
pay 1 to get the token.
Took the 1.
And pass.
And we saw a little bit of his hand. Jared only has the 1 spell setter. He has the Hydro Blast.
Leave both. I will ninjutsu the spell stutter. Here.
Tap 1. I'm gonna Pyroblast the ninja, the deep hours.
Fire blast, you say.
Exciting, dude.
Hydro blast.
And then I will also basic land cycle.
Sounds good. For those that know, Hydro Blast counters the blue spell or destroys the blue permanent.
Pyroblast.
Pyroblast.
Hydroblast
does the
is the
exact same
opposite.
thing, but for red. All right, and
So I
will
take 3.
3, and I will draw 1. 5. I'll pass after that.
Different art, but Quite cool. Also, they didn't explain it. A ninjutsu is not a counterable ability because it's an activated ability of a card. So you're not actually casting the card.
Return.
So he couldn't Pyroblast as a counter. He could only use it to
Making 2 birds.
use it to destroy it.
Then tap 3 white creatures to flashback it.
Look at all them birds. Mini birds.
Mini bird.
It's a hell of a board.
And I will pass the turn.
Alright. Let's draw.
Fairies might have a hard time with someone going wide like that.
Alright. I'm gonna go 2 attacks. I'll attack them both.
I'll take both.
Alright. So you'll take 3?
Yep.
I'll draw 1.
Yep.
I feel like you put at least one bird in front of a ninja,
I'll
right?
tap 1 to play Ferris here.
Right 2.
Scratch 2. Top and bottom. And then I will tap 1 to play Fairy Miscreant. It's a 1/1 flyer. If another Fairy Miscreant enters the field while this is on the field, I draw a card.
Okay.
I will pass after that.
Draw. Land for turn. Tap this for red, leave white floating. I'm going to Pyroblast your ninja.
I'll pay 2 to spell stutter.
And then I have the 1 floating, so I will cast Sacred Cat. Pay 2, crack my clue, draw a card.
Yep.
Pay 1.
Alright.
Luminarch.
That's a good one.
And then I will pass.
Draw. What's wrong with everything?
Okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright, before damage, I'm going to Ninjutsu, I'm going to Circuit Hacker.
Alright.
So we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total. And I will draw a card. Draw 2 cards. Play lands. I'll tap 1 to play up 1 mind. I have a human, non-human, so I'll draw 2. And I'll pass after that.
God, of one mind's such a good card.
1. Rally the peasants. Creatures I control get +2/+0 until end of turn.
How much that costs?
3 mana.
He has enough for spell stutter.
Counterspell.
Ooh, just going for the straight counterspell.
Squadron Hawk. I'm getting life off of Squadron Hawk ATB. Moving to combat. Sacred Cat swings.
Sacred Cat swings. I will tap 1. I'll flash in Bindwood Borrower, give it -2/-0, and I'll block.
Pass turn.
Just drop. an island. I'll tap 1 to play Fairy Seer. That one can't attack, but I will scry 2. I think we'll go top, bottom. Let's swing everything.
Swing him with everything. What does he block here?
Block there. Block there, block there, block there, block there.
Okay.
Letting the one ninja get
I'm
through.
blocking there. Let's see. So nothing is getting through. You're blocking everything.
Can't ninjutsu. Is a ninjutsu spell with her mutagenic growth. So whatever he wants to keep alive. Is one miscreant? I feel like he.
I think I'm going to.
Do you keep the miscreant alive in case you draw another one from our card draw?
I'll pay 2, and I'm going to mutagenic growth my fairy miscreant.
Yep, there it is.
So it gets +2/+2.
Yep.
And then everything else. These bounce. These die. This stays. Okay. I will pass after that.
John is close to dead on board.
I think I'm going to.
Good evening, Bob.
I'll spell stutter it.
Spell stuttering the Squadron Hawk.
Leave red floating, Squadron Hawk. Yep. Then red floating, I'm gonna Pyroblast that.
Pyroblast the ninja. You got it.
I pop the Squadron Hawk and pass.
Stroke. I'll swing these 3. Okay, I will ninjutsu in here. So 1 or 2, and I'll draw. Hey, it's pretty good, I guess. I will tap 1 to play Fairy Miscreant. Tap another 1 to play another Fairy Miscreant, and I'll draw. Pass after that.
Definitely worth saving it with the mutagenic growth earlier.
And Balm. Sacred Cat. Yep. Gain life. Balm. Sacred Cat. Gain life. You there. Squadron Hawk.
Okay, 1 card in hand.
1 card in hand.
Okay, I think I'm going to counter the Squadron Hawk.
And I pass.
I will of 1 mind. I have a human and non-human, so I'll draw 2. I'll play an island.
It's a bit of a grindy game. I think we're.
Looking for 3 in the air. Yep, in the air.
Ninjutsu.
No, no jutsu. No jutsu.
Bit grindy, unless Sean gets a flyer out.
I pass.
Let's see, he can live this
Got 2
turn.
attacks. Looking for 3.
Unless he draws a ninja, then he gets close, right?
3 naming blue. Prismatic Strands. Prevent all damage. That sources of color of your choice would deal this turn. Naming blue.
And it's got the flashback.
Yep.
Yep, that's fine. Alright.
My turn.
Yep.
It's a pretty good play. Gives him an extra turn.
At that, 1 floating. Lightning Bolt. Well, actually, I'm going to Lightning Bolt. There. Doesn't matter.
I'll Hydro Blast it.
Land for turn. Pass.
Best card in Magic right there. Even though I got countered.
You just prismatic strands is the only thing. That's flashback.
Rally the Peasants.
Alright.
So prismatic strands and rally the peasants.
Alright, go to attack. Attack for 3.
And then tap 3 to
Prismatic. I think I will.
tap 8. So
Yeah.
tap 1.
I'm gonna spell set
I did not really read that card. Well, that's really good. Especially against mono blue.
Rally the Peasants.
I stutter.
Ooh.
Game.
Good game.
And that does it. That is it for round 2. Jared takes it. Definitely a fan of Fairies taking it.
I was wondering what the correct amount of Hydroblast to bring in was. So I brought in 2. That was alright.
Alright, I'm going to step out here and see if these guys want to come say what's up.
Like, feel most of the time you had enough mana you could just pay for it.
What's up?
Yep.
Once you're done organizing.
For sure.
You got a machete, you got a crossbow, and a dynamite. I got feather.
Post-game interview.
I don't know if it showed, but I feel like I'm a little bit biased towards anybody playing Fairies. They're going to join me here in just a moment.
Yeah. That kind of feels a feel bad sometimes. Fairies are tough.
All right. I believe Jared should be walking in here in just a moment. There he is. Fairies guy.
Come us. Yes, Fairy.
says mono blue's more tempo.
Mono blue is a tempo deck. It's
That
not a
seemed like you
control
were
deck.
kind of controlling pretty hard.
Well, sometimes you just got to take the control role. You know what I'm saying? But,
I got you.
If you're playing like a more aggro deck, because they've got another chair here.
I don't believe so. It's a little bit awkward, but you know we deal with what we can.
We'll be fine.
We got Jared and John in here. That was quite an interesting match. Like you are playing a little bit quick, so I had to like.
You say interesting. I literally got most of my stuff countered the entire game.
Well, yeah. Well, and as the guy who says it's just tempo, it's not really control.
Listen, it's just removal, but it's pre-removal. That's what it is. It's pre-removal.
I thought it was really interesting. Like there was a couple interesting plays. Like when you attacked, or Jared attacked, and then he went to block, and you decided to save the miscreant. I was like, I see, because I could see like some of the stuff in your hand. I was like, I imagine that's what he's gonna save here.
Yeah.
Because if you draw one, you get card draw off of it too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And I was actually thinking about saving the ninja, but I actually saved the miscreant because I wanted to keep my fairy count up so that my spell stutters could get like one of the 3 costed cards.
Yeah, that as well. Another thing, like, didn't really like the board state was a little bit hard to
there was a lot
like keep track of, or not keep track of, but like hard to like get off the board. But John, I don't know if you know this, as a fairy player, I do kind of know because it's happened to me a couple times. If you run into a situation where they have like the right amount of fairies for their spell stutter to counter, if you lightning bolt, like say it doesn't get countered, if you destroy one of their fairies, you can actually knock down their. Yeah, I mean, yes, it does have to go through, but like say he's using his last 2 mana for a spell stutter sprite, you can actually decrease the number of fairies, and then the counter trigger it won't actually go through.
The amount of fairies wouldn't equal the spell they're trying to.
And I learned that with a 1-drop.
Well, I was gonna say, unfortunately, a lot of the stuff in my deck, he just has to have 3 fairies out. Like I think the most expensive card I had was the
Rally the Peasants and
Battle Screech.
Battle Screech is 4.
Was the most expensive card in the deck.
Oh, that Battle Screech in the game 2 was tough. I didn't know how I was going to grow back from that.
Yeah, no, that was that's what I'm saying. It was quite an interesting game.
Because I sideboarded in Electric Trickery, which deals 1 damage to everything.
I was wondering, so I set it in between games. I was like, I wonder if John brings in like a board wipe here of some kind, like an electrically or something else to wipe the fairies off the board. So that's something you would kind of need to pull that off.
Yeah, actually,
unfortunately, he probably would have countered it. He was leaving
a
lot of mana open. He was leaving a lot of mana open, and then the fairies as well.
Yeah, fairies is like pretty much anything that I do on my turn will not be as good as stuff I can do on the opponent's turn.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
most of
yeah.
the time you want to leave your mana open.
Yeah, that when he played the 2 Squadron Hawks, when you snapped one of them and then countered the other one, I was like, oh my goodness.
I don't like flyers. We
Yeah,
need to get in
yeah,
there
yeah.
so we can
That that was another thing I said that was interesting. I was like, it's cool to see someone else have flyers, which it seems like in our meta, there's not a lot of people that have flyers.
No, not really.
So fairies kind of has an easy it's easy to ninjutsu fairies because there's no one else flying. But if there's, Squadron Hawks that are able to block, it kind of shuts that down a little bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, I believe we're going to take a little break here in between round 2 and round 3. We'll see you guys here in a few minutes. I don't know who we'll have up yet, but we'll be back soon.
Peace, love, and crabs.
All right. We're going to get into it for round 3. All right, we're going to have Trey and Jared
I heard you guys
up
calling.
on stream.
I decided to come back.
Yeah, I'm definitely rooting for Jared because I'm definitely the fan of the fairies. Hopefully Trey loses because we want his gross decks to lose. Let me get a couple things changed here.
Yeah, I don't think these two have gone up against each other, so it'll be an interesting little.
I don't think I have much of a sideboard for this either.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
Ooh, I'm gonna ask him if he wants his. He's been putting his phone up here because it.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, Trey's phone should work. All right. You all excited for this matchup? Oh, yeah, that life kind of looks
I had
good.
to text the bros, be like, "Hey, we're going live."
I keep meaning to post to
Tell the
like,
fam.
Pauper subreddit. Has anybody been doing that?
I have not, but it'd be a cool idea.
We should just flood it.
Just like everybody, post
Yeah,
it.
chat, if you can hear us, you gotta flood the Pauper subreddit. Tell everybody that we're playing.
Do it.
It's a little late this week, but
Yeah.
you know, we'll forgive you.
It's a little bit late.
But making this
I wonder
like an every week thing, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're gonna have
Like
enough
players from
for
other,
round
like,
4.
communities to come in
I would
and try to
down
get
be
on the
down
stream.
for
I
it.
bet somebody from like Kentucky or Ohio would come.
Oh, for sure.
That would be cool.
Hey, we,
Man.
Cole's from Morgantown. He came up here, I believe.
Cole, it technically does live
I'll go
there.
first. We just talked about how important it is to go first against Craze deck.
I'll be fine.
Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, we'll keep.
I don't like that.
It's not like a strong keep, but it's like okay.
I'll keep as well.
Good.
Ready when you are.
I will play an island. I will play Fairy Seer, scratch 2.
All right.
Getting it started with the fairies.
No, that's illegal. I don't think you can do
Is it
that.
illegal? Judge.
Oh.
I'll pass.
Our judge is not here.
Donald, where's Donald? He's not been here for 2 weeks.
I don't know. I think he
Donald converted to cryptic. Doesn't like magic anymore.
The elf, right there.
I think that's an arbor elf.
Pick for 1.
Take 1. Unless it's 2.
It is not 2. Pass the turn.
All right. Haunted Mire. I will pay 1 to Wild Growth onto my forest.
Wild growth onto the forest. Yeah, it's fine.
All right. I will untap it, tap it to foretell.
Wonder what that is.
Pass the turn.
It could be anything.
It could be.
Wonder if it's one of those pack mates.
Play the island for turn. Swing for 1.
Take 1. Unless it's 2.
It is not. Pass the turn.
Chasm.
I'm only allowed to do it on the
A green Utopia Sprawl.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh. Thought about countering that.
A 2. Or I'll tap for 3. I'll use 2 of it. Pack mate.
Yep.
Draw a card. I have 1 floating. I will untap, tap again. Pack mate.
You have any floating?
None floating after that.
I'll force spike it.
Okay.
Force
Pass the turn.
spike. I'm not familiar with what that is right now.
Tap 1,
Interesting.
Play
That is a really cool art.
Fairy Miscreants. Swing for 1.
Take.
Pass.
You got 3. You got 3. You got rolled 6 of them and you
Pay
got
1.
3.
Utopia Sprawl.
Yep.
Oh, you lose.
4.
This is some bullshit.
8. Altasaur. 1 floating.
Yep.
Cascade. Chainer's
You
Edict.
got a 1 out of 5. Oh my god.
Move to combat. Swing for 3.
Okay, it's your
Pass turn.
Okay, I think I'm gonna. Yeah, okay, I'll pass. Or I will draw, untap. That's the correct terminology.
Yes.
Play there.
All right.
Can't swing.
Sure you can.
I mean, I can. I'm not going to.
He's
though.
just really tall. He's got a big neck.
He does. He's just. Yeah, look, he's getting a flyer right in his art.
Yeah. That's a good reminder, honestly.
It is actually.
Very helpful.
I guess I'll pass.
Jared's in a bit of a rough spot here. If he was playing Scred Fairies, he might have a chance to use a Scred on that Altasaur.
Move to combat. Swing 9.
Is he... Can he snap it? Going to 8.
4, 5. Avenging Hunter.
Yep.
Alright. Search for a basic, put into my hand. I'll get a forest.
You just went above me.
Taking the initiative.
Tap that.
Take a look at the Undercity really quickly.
Or McCarson Island.
Okay. Cost 3.
You can't.
I'll tap it to play Marlon Bird or something like that. Flash in gives a creature -2/-0 till end of turn.
Ooh. That's not bad.
It's pretty good when the creature's on 6/5s.
That is true. That is true. Go ahead.
All right, let's draw. Okay, I have a human and a non-human. So I will have one to play up one line.
That's such a good card.
It is so good. Draw 2. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy.
You draw your damnation.
I wish. I wish. All right, let's swing for 1. I'll take that initiative.
Yes, you will. I don't know if it was necessarily the best play or not to just kind of like give it to you.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, that's kind of where I landed.
I don't think it matters.
I think when
I'm
I
gonna
played
get my
against-
cool island though.
Ooh.
One of these days, I'm gonna have all of the islands being in this cool font.
They're kind of expensive.
But they're kind of expensive.
Yeah.
I'll just be on the first one. Let's play that.
Surprised you're not going to put it in a commander deck.
Well, I don't really have
Any blue ones?
blue. The only blue deck I have is snow based. So you gotta have your snow permanents in there.
It looks, it's white. It's like snowy.
Yeah. Yeah. 4 rounds. Sweet.
Oh, excellent. There we got confirmation for the 4th round. That's hype.
Really differently.
Yes.
Means I get to hang out with you guys a little bit more.
Okay, let's go ahead and pass.
All right. Tab. Oh. Let's just go ahead and move to combat.
All right.
He's
I think I
going
will.
for the initiative back.
Okay.
Snapping the
respect you.
snap the cascade or snap the Altasaur. It's pretty
Snap.
good.
Many kind of back in your hand. Untap. Brown with bird. Block here.
Okay.
Hold on for one more turn.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I think he can
I think
just.
I made 4, 8. Alt sword.
All right, cascade happens.
Yep. Acid moss. Let's get a mountain. Or sorry, islands. That one.
I guess I'll just counterspell I'll tap the one that you targeted.
Okay.
Counterspell the Altasaur, and this dies.
He got the acid moss. That is
You have a
the
dice so I'm actually going further than that.
must have land.
There we go.
Still stops the Altasaur. This is pretty even so far. I know Trey has a bit of a board stay, but getting the Altasaur out of here is really, really good for Jared.
So 1 floating.
No Avenging Hunter mana.
It's the most Trey's had to think today.
2, 3, 4. Thorn and Black Rose.
Ooh.
Yep.
Taking the Monarch.
Move to my end step.
Yep.
Draw a card. Pass the turn.
All right. I'll go to Lost Well. I'll scry 2.
Yep.
Bottom both. We digging.
Get him a free scry is pretty good for Jared.
Pretty good. Not the worst. All right, go to attack. I'll swing with the miscreant.
Yep.
I'll take the Monarch.
And he has the Monarch now, too.
I'll pass. Draw for Monarch.
All right.
It's the only thing that Trey can struggle a little
I
bit
don't know
with
what that's
this
supposed to mean, but
is
think-
giving
Why would you the first card I drew? That's what that meant.
giving the opponent up to
I will move to combat. Move
giving Monarch an initiative to his opponent.
Swing 4.
For 4.
All right. We'll take both of these.
Shall.
That's gross. Mono Red Kiln Fiend is your personal favorite Pauper deck? I personally,
What?
love to play against Kiln Fiend.
I feel
Because
like
most
there's
of
a
the time
reference I
I'm
missed.
playing something with red as well, and I love to bolt the Kiln Fiend as soon as I hit the field.
Scry to
Both going for the Scry.
top, bottom.
Yep.
Yeah, my personal favorite right now is definitely Scred Fairies.
Hunter.
Counterspell.
Alright. Arbor Elf.
Yep.
I will move to my end step.
Mm-hmm.
Draw a card. Pass this way.
Here's what we got. Got it.
Good game.
Got the first one.
All right, first game going to Trey.
I think that I was too stingy with my counters. I should have tried to get your ramp. But I'm a big dummy head sometimes.
I mean,
I think
I don't
right
know.
now we're just kind of set up for like kind of card games, Magic, Cryptic. I imagine that Louis would like to start doing some board games. I think that would be really fun. We don't have anything on like the schedule set right now. We'll have to talk to Louis and see what he thinks about that.
Casting like 5 mana and 6, 7 mana spells. They're just it's out of my ballpark. I'm a range.
yeah.
All right, into game 2. Imagine Jared will be on the play here. Let's see, what kind of stuff are they going to side in here? Does Trey have the...
Would have a pretty good matchup.
What's the black card that gives all creatures -1/-1?
This deck tries to like get in under you and like.
I imagine he'll be siding that in.
Yeah, I think it really just kind of depends. Like, if they can hit the ground running early, then they'll have the lands to actually have the removal online. Because most of my stuff, the majority of my actual like win conditions do not die to a bolt.
Yeah, well, I was thinking more along the lines of Scred. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but Scred, if
Gotta
they don't have
lands
any
to do it.
lands,
I guess that does make sense. Well, the mirror fairies, even though most people run the terror.
I don't know about the on this channel itself, but I know as far as the game growth goes, there is plans to hopefully, I believe, they want to be streaming like some tabletop war games. I know that's been pretty hype around the store. There's a newer one called Song of Ice and Fire that people have been playing, which is based off of the Game of Thrones universe. I imagine that will probably get. I mean, that gets played a lot here. I think that they're going to be streaming it some. I know right now we're only set for TCGs.
forgot to bring my chapstick today. My lips are so dry.
Oh, you hate to see it. There's a dollar store over there. Might run there in between matches. I had to go there during our cryptic tournament that was like 10 hours long. Had to go get some Advil.
Super long. I felt actually pretty bad about leaving that early.
Yeah, I think you did a good job commentating.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was fun. I watched the replay, and Lunchables would just like going in on me for misplaying.
He's very invested in that deck.
Yeah, and I kind of feel bad because it wasn't really a Coco combo deck. It was just kind of had an thrown in
Yeah.
there.
Incidental Coco.
Yeah,
I'll keep.
Okay, I'll Island. I will pass.
All right.
No turn ones from the fairy player.
Elf.
Force spike.
Pass turn.
Oh, all right.
Pass.
It means everyone on your tile.
Forest. Go ahead.
Okay, draw. Let's play the Island. Tap one to play Fairy Miscreant. I'll pass.
Forest.
I will. I'll settle it.
Okay. Pass turn.
Draw. Ugh, feels a little bad, but we'll do it. I'll tap 3 to play of one mine.
Okay.
Draw 2. Where were you a second ago? Swing for 2.
Alright.
Pass after that.
Sorry, I'm having a little bit of a hard time loading these card images.
Acid boss.
Nasty. Get nasty.
Dirty, dirty bird. Pass turn?
This is where it starts to fall apart. Alright, let's play this.
Separate the adults from the children.
Yeah. The land destruction from the mono blue degenerates. Alright, let's swing for 2.
Alright, no blocks.
I will moon circuit in the moon circuit.
Yeah.
I'll draw 1.
Mm-hmm.
I already played my land for turn.
You sure did.
I sure did. I have 2 fairies out. What is the play? Play is to
He has 1 fairy out.
turn.
Alright. Pay 1. Wild growth.
I think I'm going to counter that wild growth with a spell setter.
Alright.
All
Because
right.
I can't reach your thermo cards. No use keeping it currently.
That's fair. Forest.
Or Barbaro, there it is.
Then I'll pay 2 for Chainer's Edict.
Chainer's Edict. That's great.
Pass turn.
Strong. Play this. Oh, of 1 mind. I have a human, non-human.
You sure do.
Draw 2. Play my land for turn. I'll swing for 2, or swing for 3 rather.
Block.
I'll flash in Brahman's Burrow. I'll give that -2, -0.
Okay.
And take the 1, and I will pass after that.
Alright.
Oh, nothing much. We are just in round 3 here. Jared and Trey. We got Ponzo versus Mono Blue Fairies. I think Louis is still getting dunked. I walked into the other room earlier, and
A 1 mind, baby.
you know, he's normally smiling and whatnot when he's winning, and I don't know if he was. I don't know how well it was going for him.
Yep.
Alright.
Back to the initiative. Trey is going into the Undercity.
Let's get a swap. Then I'll pass turn.
Alright. These are the questions. I want to snap it back.
I think you're mistaking scary for fun. Because I think fairies are really fun.
Let's play a land. Of 1 mind.
That's what the second one he's got this game?
Oh, Fairy Seer.
Oh, I think I said it last game. I definitely have a little bit of bias towards fairies. I prefer the Scred version, though.
Alright, let's top.
Top. Talking about something that's scary. Leaving both on the top is...
Attacks. Attack with the boys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Does that one have summoning sickness? I don't remember if it does or not.
It does because I played that to tap it. Gotcha. Good catch. Alright, I will draw and discard.
Yes, sir.
I will discard a mutagenic growth.
Cheater.
Maybe that was a bad play.
I don't know. Does the...
I'll pass after that. Oh,
many-
I will take initiative.
Oh, yes, sir.
Go get a island.
Man, it does not play in Trey's favor to give over the initiative, especially like destroying lands. How you doing tonight, Sean? I really don't think it plays in Trey's favor.
4, 5, 6, 7. You know him. You love him. Big dinosaur.
Alright, Cascade.
Acid Boss. There.
No counterspell in hand, it
tap
seems
one
like.
to Force Spike the Ultra Sword.
Okay.
And tap one to Spell Pierce the Acid Boss.
Okay.
That was a lot of counter magic, dude.
Well, I shuffled my top card away. Oh no! No! Okay, I will scry 2, I suppose.
Okay.
I need that. Wait a minute. How much damage do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have neutral overload. If I can do
I don't like that.
scry 2. That's bottom buff. Play the land for turn. Swing for 5.
No blocks.
Draw this card. I'll discard a island. Yep.
Alright. Sorry. I thought I was waiting for something.
Yeah. Oh, I can't like do the thing after damage. Actually, well, yeah. Well, I can do it after damage. I just didn't want to. I'll pass after that.
It's going to be a hard board to come back from on Trace
Not
side.
suspicious. Totally fine.
Guess we'll try Hunter.
Hunter will succeed.
Okay. Take that. Lost 12, scry 2. Yep. See if there's anything to save me. Top. Bottom. Tap a green. Wild growth.
I was supposed to do that.
Okay.
You'd have to remind me.
Go ahead.
Hey, babe, you work at 9?
Ready, boys?
Block there.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, 4 damage if you got a.
Ninjutsu.
Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good game.
Good game. Oof. All right.
Wow.
Maybe not a hopeless matchup.
Perry's pulling it out
Countering
there.
early is the play. I think that's the play.
Probably.
But now
All right,
I'm
on
the
to game
play,
3.
so.
I have a cunning plan.
I do not.
The ninjutsu for
Oh
Xaxis.
man, when you tap that for
Getting
that
it done.
Ultra into the thermokarst, I'm like, I got an answer to that. I got.
I was
one.
like, surely he can't counter both.
Where was that block earlier? Five with the box.
Lauren for the win.
Yeah, I almost took out my Force Spikes and Spell Pierces for a Knolls. But I was like, it's fine. Just run it back, see what happens.
Why would he play a Nulls? A Nulls is just for
I
enchantments,
think
right?
your Arbor Elves are more scary than your actual, like, enchantment lands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I always
he
have to
counters
hold up mana for
artifacts.
fumes, I'm guessing.
That's not very nice.
Gotta get the 3 fairy stat.
Okay. Make sure I got these columns right.
Sounded like they cut out there for a second.
Pretty big change. We'll see.
See how it works out?
That's right.
Going into game 3. This is anybody's games here.
Backbreaking land destruction is against this deck because it's pretty low to the ground.
Yeah,
honestly.
it doesn't seem super good.
Yeah, if I get to like 2 mana for like the first like 4 turns, I'm good. If I get the 4 mana for the whole game, I'm Gucci.
It's about hitting you early.
Yeah.
And if you're holding up counter spells, kind of hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hitting early and... Is Louis naked? Or did he bring his hat? I imagine he's wearing a hat. That thing's like super glued to his head.
There's that.
I suppose you're going to be on the draw, right?
Yeah. Your assumption was right.
You and me both, brother.
Oh, yeah. Luck favors the brave, am I right?
Yes, definitely.
That sounds like a one-land keep there.
Bye, wonderful time.
I think that's Jared's catchphrase is luck favors the brave. Is that a moments piece I just saw on Trey's hand? Seems like an interesting ad if that's the case. That is a moments piece.
I'll throw it back. Good idea?
Made the
Good
right
idea.
call, huh?
Yep. Yeah, that one was it was really strange.
Takes one to know one. I've never played
We're here.
I read
Game
that.
3, baby.
That's right. This one's for all the marbles until next game.
There's
Yep.
Louis.
There is another round. There will be another.
No, but just
Oh, wait a minute. It's not there will be another. Like, there is another. That's the one.
Luke? Yeah, I guess let's put back a discard. Ready?
I'm ready, Freddy.
All right. Forest. Arbor Elf.
There it is.
Gonna play
Right
Gush?
into it.
I wish. If only it was. I never played Pauper whenever Gush was legal.
I didn't either. Came in right after.
Same. Pharisee, scrap too. Bottom both.
Luck favors the stupid. Luck favors the stupid, and math is for blockers.
Oh no, Tommy, you're being called out. The straight gas.
Haunted Mire. A1. Utopia Sprawl.
Yep.
Name black. Untap. Tap for 2. Foretell.
We're off to a start.
Go
Let's
ahead.
see if my risk paid off. Well, you know, sometimes you win some and you lose some. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Is
that
this a
does
loose
not
song?
sound like
Well,
a
you see,
land.
I could draw. I had 2 looks and a draw.
you're
I had
missing a
I had
land.
4 looks. 4 looks.
Oh no.
Sometimes it just be that way.
Sometimes.
That's
you know,
Pharisee.
It don't see like
Gets another
it
look.
like it is.
Yeah, in the bottom both.
But it do.
Almost cheated.
But it do.
There we go. I'll swing for 1 in the air.
Take one.
That's the turn.
Alright,
Hope you like them prize cards.
alright, Ken. You have a good one, man.
If you get a snow lamp, can I please have it?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I'll open a pack of Kamigawa just for you. Pay for or tap for a green. Wild growth.
Ooh. Carter's a nuts commander.
I'm really sorry.
You got to do it if you got to do it.
Acid moss.
I mean, you're not that sorry.
I am a little sorry.
Just a little sorry.
Ooh.
I feel worse about you than anyone else.
That's fair.
What?
I'm such a.
I know. I think he sided out a lot of it.
Character, yeah.
But I also think Jared kept a one-land hand, so definitely not in his favor.
All
He
my
did
hard
just get
work.
one.
I'm done
Work. I'm done.
with 1 draw.
If only this deck turned on at 1 mana and not 2. There we are. Swing for 2 in the air.
Yep.
I'm winning though because your life total is low.
That is
right?
true.
Yeah.
You can't debate that.
I'll pass.
Forest.
Land destruction was instant ban in your LGS. That's pretty funny.
This is gonna be really good.
I think it's man, it's rough sometimes,
Kick me while I'm down.
especially right now.
That's not Packmate.
Nope.
What is this?
Discard 2 cards.
Well,
What is that card?
I guess.
You weren't using them anyway.
You're right. You're right. Snap and Fairy Miscreant.
Ooh, I like to see that. 3.
I'm not sure what that card was.
Alt Sword. Ripboard Repossession. I can return a creature card. Nope.
Okay.
Nothing doing.
At least we have a. Dang it! The snap. Why? Why did I discard you?
Yep, so that goes on the bottom of my library. Pass turn.
Let's. Nah. Oh, no. Hey, there we go. Where were you?
Ban mana producing
Where
cards?
were you?
That seems kind of nuts.
Can't really swing at you.
Sure you can.
I mean, I guess it makes
can,
a
but
little bit of
You can
sense.
take the Monarch if I had it.
Like green's like whole
That would
thing,
be nice, actually.
making a lot of mana.
Yeah, I took that out.
I bet.
Yeah.
I always take out Monarch when I play against fairies.
Well, I
Like-
only kept the hunters in.
Created games in
because I was like,
favor
fuck,
of
I'm
one
hunter, I'm
player
Monarch.
over
Just take it back.
others.
No, send that back and get countered.
Hmm.
All right, let's see.
Wouldn't that just like kind of take a little bit of creativity out?
Okay, I will attack
In a
you
way.
first.
All right. I will block one.
I will ninjutsu this one out.
All right.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. It's just winning as well.
One. I will pass the turn.
All right. You want to snap that guy back to my hand?
I wish. If only. That would have been so good. I could have like flat snapped them and then played that. What a misplay.
Pac-mate?
Oh boy,
Draw a card.
I'm getting attacked in here now.
Move to combat. 6. Go ahead.
Go. I will tap one for Ferris here.
Mhm.
Right. I will top bottom.
Top bottom.
Indeed.
I'll pass that to
I'm
them.
imagining that top was a land.
Interesting.
Oh no, someone else is in the room now.
Let's pay 3 for a Thermokarst.
Ooh, back at it.
I'll just tap it and burrower. I'll do.
Wait, is Trey playing land destruction and
So that's
Pauper?
a 4/5.
He's playing like a Ponzi strategy, but it does destroy
Combat.
some lands.
Swing 'em both.
We've been making fun of him all night for it.
Makes me draw a card. I like drawing.
Took 9.
I don't think. Because that's -2, -2.
You're right.
Go ahead.
Just a bad magic player.
You know, I'm trying to save you.
Yeah.
You're working against yourself,
I am.
honestly.
I hate to say it. The truth hurts. Let's swing.
Swinging out.
What's Jared on?
Mono Blue Fairies.
Oh, of course.
In case you guys are wondering about the other voice, I have Ramsey, the other store owner, in the room with me. Oh, the Moments piece actually coming in handy here.
Yep, you got me.
Good game, man.
I questioned it in the beginning, but it looks like it ends up winning the game there.
I don't know what I was hunting for because I think it was dead anyways.
I saw that in
lost that
Trey's
game when I
opening
played this
hand, and
thing.
I was not sure about it at all.
It was.
Oh,
I came in game 2. I just didn't see
Anyway,
it.
so it looks like
That didn't,
Trey
like-
takes it
that gets above the spell stutter
for
really well, too.
round 3. Let's see if we can get them in here in just a moment.
And then
The only bad thing about it is that you can't like respond.
20 life and
spell
say
stutter.
one.
I agree, Sean.
yeah,
That sounds like Trey.
I prefer like.
All right, we'll see if we can get them in here in just a
especially with
moment
this deck,
and get
like, it's
some
also one more
thoughts
which is
from
like
the
a big
players.
overlap
It
deck.
is a big, but not for
one.
this deck. No,
No.
not for that one.
Yeah, I love that card.
That is true. Life doesn't matter to the last one.
I didn't bring anything in. I kept it all the same. I like that card. That's a cool one.
I do too. It's a 1 of in my sideboard. I was trying it out in place of my last copy
Alright.
of Declaimer. I
Yeah.
think Declaimer has to go back in.
Yeah, I mean, it's just too good against Affinity.
Yeah.
And like that's good against red. But if you're at the point where you can pay 7 mana, you're probably already locked up red. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's
Yeah.
also 4.
All right. Look at this long-haired individual that's in here with me. They should be hopping in here in just a moment.
What up,
Say-
nerds?
Say what's up.
I'm the current Pauper champion before Trey.
Pauper champion.
What up?
Jared back in here. Did not did not carry fairies the way I was hoping, but
I
you
got
know
game 2.
that was a really interesting game.
It was pretty cool.
Especially like game 1 when you all started getting into it. I was like, when you got initiative and monarch out, I was like, man, I don't know how good this really is for him because like one. Jared's going over top with fairies, so he can take both of those.
Yeah, I
And then
did.
also you're destroying lands, and if he gets initiative, the first thing he can do is search out for a basic land.
Yeah, I was.
Here, come a little bit closer.
I was trying to calculate the risk on that a little bit because I also kept the Avenging Hunter in for game 2, and I thought that I could take it back a little easier, but I couldn't. He got it. He got it, and he held it.
Is your hat lumpy?
Why is there something in it?
Your hat's lumpy.
All right, let's stop this train. Is this hat lumpy right now?
I just look off.
Right now.
No, I think it's just because the headphones are pulling back.
Maybe.
It probably is.
You're just hat shaming this guy in front of God and everybody.
Oh
Look
my
at
god.
Why don't you leave?
Just check your hat, dude.
You guys are the worst.
Check your hat out too, dude. Check it, bro.
No. Anyway, that was definitely an interesting game. I thought it was really fun. Fun to watch because, like I said, it was interesting playing around. Like, Initiative and Monarch are so broken.
Yeah,
like it's so complicated even pulling it up. Like in the round 1 when you were like, Lou is wondering if he could respond to it, and it is a triggered ability, but you still have to, like, I don't know, it's just hard to traverse.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess we're gonna get out of here. We'll be back, I guess, for round 4. Should be just a couple minutes, but we'll see you guys in a little bit.
Bye.
All right. Nobody wants to play Trey in the final round. He's the only undefeated. So that's it. I don't blame him. Do you blame him?
I don't know. I would love to see another round. And I definitely wanted to hang out with you guys more, but
I know, but like, you know, nobody wants.
Who will face me?
Nobody wants to play land destruction, Trey. What are you thinking?
That's not true. They love it.
No.
Tommy.
this is why we're not doing a 4th round.
Yeah, you're the reason.
I've been so biased against you all day.
Trey,
Messed up, man. It's pretty messed up.
Trey, did you play that last time?
I did.
What did you do that? What place did you come last time? Did you win?
Second or third.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if you won last time and then came back in and played again with land destruction, that's a.
Also, if I win, I have to spend a bunch of money and buy another deck. Is that
It's
how
like
is that
free.
how it
Pauper,
works?
it's
Pauper.
unless it buys $3,000.
Okay, so
elves
next
deck.
time I can come in with an actually meta deck and not something that I just made up myself.
Did you make that yourself?
I did.
You gonna share that deck list like on
I
Reddit?
sent it to him.
You gotta put it on Reddit in the Pauper Reddit.
Well, here, I'll send it. I'll put it.
I don't want you to
I'll
send
put
it
it
to
in
me.
the chat.
I stay away from Reddit like it's the plague.
No, I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna
'Cause
put
it
it in
is.
chat right now.
The 2 times I've ever posted on Reddit, everyone hated me. So
Nice.
I left there. All right, everyone, that was fun. Thank you, Tommy. Did Tommy do good? Tommy did great. I'm sure he did good.
If anybody's interested in the deck list, I posted it in chat. I don't know if it'll actually come up because.
Cheesy Poop said, "Oh, who brings a land destruction deck that used to be insta ban at my LGS?"
Yep. Jesus. Your
Trey's
LGS
banned. Trey's banned, everyone.
That LGS sounds toxic, bro.
All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate ya. Links won't show up.
Well,
We'll put it in the comment section.
It's Moxfield Golgari Panza by Trey Bay.
There you go.
There you go.
Public now. Bye, everyone. Sign it off. This is your thing. How do you?
This
how
is
do you
my
end it?
thing.
Yeah.
I don't have an out. I'm not rich YouTuber guy.
No, you have. It's on my channel, so it has to be the same outro.
Be kind to the people around you.